Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. That's alright because I like the way it hurts.
Hi, my name's Luke, and today we're going to be doing a head-to-head review of the top 3 cigarette brands that I found on the internet. I recently bought the Enjoy cigarette. However, I wasn't really happy with it. I saw potential in electronic cigarettes that would help me to quit smoking. But first things first, I want to mention that I paid for all of these electronic cigarettes myself, so out of my own pocket, so it's a totally unbiased review. I'm not being compensated from any of these companies either, so I'm not making money off this review as well. So let's get started. So for this review, I went out to the internet and I searched what I felt was the top 3 brands for electronic cigarettes, and what I came across was Green Smoke, and I'll actually show you the boxes as I'm listing them off. And this is the Green Smoke box. The next one I went out and bought was the Pro Smoke, and here's the box for that as well too. And the last and final one I bought was the Blue box. Now, just to give you a little bit of idea, when I went out and bought these, the Green Smoke, I went ahead and paid $140 for the Green Smoke, whereas the Pro Smoke and the Blue, I only paid $60. So that in itself, right off the bat, was a little favorable for the Pro Smoke and Blue. Here are the metrics that I'll be using to rate these cigarettes. So I ordered the Blue and it took 17 days to receive it. The Green Smoke, it took actually 14 days only to find out it was misdelivered by UPS to a different address. I actually contacted their customer service department, and it took them 5 days to get back to me via email to inform me that I need to buy another kit for $140. The Pro Smoke actually took only 4 days to get to me, so the Pro Smoke actually wins in this category in terms of shipping. All 3 brands are really solid. Starting with the Blue. The Blue is actually the lightest of the 3. Next in line, I would say, is the Pro Smoke. Pro Smoke being pretty much the same size as the Blue, just slightly heavier. And then third is the Green Smoke, being the largest, but pretty much the same weight as Pro Smoke as well. In this category, I'd pretty much say give a tie between Green Smoke and Pro Smoke for the winner, because I like kind of a little bit of weight behind it, but obviously not too heavy.
I love the way you lie.
This is actually one of the most important categories. If it doesn't feel real, you're probably not going to use it. So I'm actually going to demonstrate to you today each cigarette brand. Starting with the Pro Smoke. And moving on to the Blue. And then going on to the Green. For my test, Pro Smoke actually produced about 4 times the amount of vapors than Green and Blue electronic cigarettes. Now, one of the other things too that I read is Pro Smoke actually uses BG, which is supposed to be healthier for you and actually a little bit less harsh on the throat as compared to Green Smoke and Blue, where they use PG. So in this category, I definitely say Pro Smoke wins. The winner of this category actually really surprised me. Starting with Blue. Blue actually lasted on a full charge 32 drags. The next comparison was Pro Smoke, lasted 101 drags. And really kind of disappointing, Green Smoke only lasted 51. I thought for sure this would be the winner because the battery, or the electronic cigarette, is really huge. I tested all 3 companies over the last couple weeks, and here's kind of what I concluded. Blue lasted equivalent to about 2 to 3 cigarettes. The next one was Pro Smoke, which lasted approximately about 18 cigarettes, or equivalent to 18 cigarettes. And finally, the Green Smoke was equivalent to about 7 cigarettes.
On a Saturday night, they say what goes up must come down.
So I want to go ahead and actually test out each company and the response time. And so I went ahead and sent them a support ticket, email request information on how to handle a bad atomizer. The Green Smoke cigarette company, they took 4.5 days to get back to me, and they instructed me to go ahead and purchase a new carbomizer and to see if that resolved the situation. Blue got back to me in 2 days, and they offered me either a troubleshooting step or a refund. Pro Smoke got back to me within an hour and a half, which was great, and offered me 3 different options. Number 1, offered me troubleshooting steps, replacement, or a complete refund.
This mic, yeah, so here I go, B.O.B., Bobby Ray, I don't know, lead I don't, but I know that I flow, rack 'em up, knock 'em down, domino.
So here are my final results. I hope I was thorough in all the different categories. Anybody out there shopping for a mini e-cigarette, make no mistake with others. I would definitely recommend over Green Smoke and Blue Pro Smoke. Pro Smoke pretty much won in all the different categories itself. Definitely the best bang for the buck as well too in terms of savings and also initial startup cost.
I was shooting for stars.